Gamers, what's the craziest thing you've heard over voice chat? I was playing Call of Duty Warzone with randoms around 2 in the morning when I got matched with a guy with the strangest background noise I'd ever heard. It sounded like he was in some kind of massive industrial space, echoing, machinery humming, metallic clangs. Nobody mentioned it for the first few games as we were all focused on playing. He was good, calm, sharp callouts, clearly in control. After our third win, during the lobby countdown, someone finally asked, "Dude, where are you? Sounds like you're in a factory or something." There was a long pause before he replied in a completely neutral tone, "I'm on a container ship in the middle of the Pacific." We all laughed, assuming he was joking, but he didn't laugh. "No, seriously, I'm a merchant marine, third engineer. We're about 700 miles off the California coast right now." We peppered him with questions as our next match began. Turns out he was on a massive cargo vessel heading from Shanghai to Long Beach. He explained the ship had satellite internet decent enough for gaming. Last week we hit 30-foot swells, and I literally had to strap myself to my chair to keep playing. What started as casual gaming conversation took a serious turn about an hour in when we heard alarms blaring through his mic. "Shit, gotta go," he said suddenly. "Emergency." His mic stayed on though, and we could hear him shouting to others. Heavy footsteps, more alarms. After about 10 minutes, he returned, breathing heavily. "Sorry about that, we've got a situation." His voice had completely changed, tense, professional. He explained that they'd received a distress call from a smaller vessel about 20 miles from their position. Captain's changing course to assist. Looks like they're taking on water. For the next match, he gave us a play-by-play of what was happening. The ship they were heading to help was a fishing trawler with a crew of 6 that had hit something in the water and was rapidly sinking. Coast Guard's been notified, but we're the closest vessel. ETA about 40 minutes. We listened as he described preparations for a potential rescue. Suddenly, there was shouting in the background. "Gotta go for real this time. We've spotted flares." His mic went dead. We finished the match in silence, all of us wondering what was happening hundreds of miles out at sea. I stayed online for another 2 hours, hoping he'd return with news, but he didn't. The next day, I searched for news about rescued fishermen in the Pacific, but found nothing specific. 3 days later, I was playing solo when I got a party invite from him. "Sorry for disappearing," he said as soon as I joined. "Got busy." He told us they'd reached the fishing boat just as it was going under. All 6 crew members boarded a life raft. 2 were injured. We got them all aboard, set up a makeshift medical area in our mess hall, had to divert to San Francisco to get the injured guys to a hospital. He described how one man had a severe head wound and might not have survived without their intervention. "Just another day at sea," he said casually, as if rescuing drowning fishermen was routine. We played a few more matches, and he told us more about life on a container ship, the months away from family, the strange sense of time, the international crew who became like family. "Been doing this for 15 years, he said. "Can't imagine living on land anymore." Just before he logged off, he added, "Thanks for being cool about the interruption. Most people don't understand what life out here is like. Sometimes gaming is the only thing that makes me feel connected to the world." We exchanged friend requests, and now whenever he's in port or has good satellite connection, we play together. He sends photos sometimes. Endless ocean horizons, massive container stacks, stunning sunsets in the middle of nowhere. It's a strange friendship, but it reminds me that behind every voice in the chat is a real person with a story you'd never guess, sometimes literally floating on the other side of the world.